Hello everyone, in today's video we will take a look at how Spacelift integrates with Backstage. And we can see a new option on the left hand side called Spacelift. We can click on it and we can see all the stacks that we have in our account right here based on the permissions that you have for the API key. And it's very easy to trigger a run on your stacks from Backstage. You can just click this button and you're good to go. And you can see the state has changed from finished to initializing. And now it's again finished. In order to enable the communication between Spacelift and Backstage, you first need to create an API key. So to do that, in your Spacelift account, go to Organization Settings, then select API Keys, and then click on Create API Key. You will add here a name for your API key. Let's do Backstage Spacelift. You can select the type for it. I'll leave it as secret for this one. And then based on the space and role you give it, this is the permission levels you set from your Backstage account to your Spacelift account. So I'll do root and admin, and I'll click on create. As soon as I clicked on create, a file was downloaded automatically that contains the secret for my API key. Ensure you have access to it because we will need to use it in our Backstage configuration. We are now ready to install the Backstage plugins. So to do that, I'll just go in the Spacelift documentation here and copy these two commands that will install the backend and the frontend plugins. And then I'll go to the terminal in the Backstage repository directory, and I'll just paste these commands. The plugins are now installed, but we still have to do a couple of more configurations. In the appconfig.yaml, we will have to add the following variables, so let's just copy this, and then go to appconfig.yaml, paste the information in here, make sure you change your subdomain here to your correct subdomain. This is what I'll do for my account. And we can leave the API key and the API secret as environment variables, but make sure to export them with the correct environment variable name as you add it in here. Of course, using a secrets manager solution would be even more helpful. Next, we need to connect the backend and frontend plugins to your Backstage code. So to do that, we can find details in the backend README and in the frontend README. So let's start with the backend first. So we already have the plugin package installed. The next thing we need to do is to add the plugin to your backend. So first we will open the index.ts from backend CRC, and we will add this backend add to add this new backend for Spacelift. So let's go to packages, backend CRC index.ts, and now just add the backend in here. We already have the appconfig.yaml set up, so the next thing we have to do is to use the Spacelift frontend plugin. So the first thing we need to do is to add the plugin in our packages app crc app tsx. So this would be a new route in here and also a new import. So let's copy the import, go to packages, app crc, and then app.tsx. And in here we will do the import. And in the routes, we will have to add a new route. So let's do that. Let's copy the route from here and then add it here. In the next step, we have to add the plugin to the sidebar. So in packages app crc components root.tsx, we have to import the Spacelift icon. Of course, in here we have only an example icon. You can choose another one based on what you want, basically. So in packages app crc components root.tsx, we will import here the Spacelift icon. And then we'll have to add the new sidebar item. You can add it like here. So now the setup is complete. We can rerun our Backstage application and we can see all the stacks that we have in our account right here based on the permissions that you have for the API key. The documentation is available in the description below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified when new videos come up. I'm Flavius. See you the next time.